Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us. Welcome to Smash Finder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might see a new face here. That's me. Um, my name's Quinn Murphy.
Yeah.
I'm here doing a guest co-host here with Jason.
Yeah. My name is Jason Lillis. I'm from @WhatDoYouDoPods on Twitter. And yeah, Quinn, it is awesome to have you joining us here this evening. We're so excited. We first met at some point last summer, I think, online, and you helped us out with play testing a few things for Smash Finder back originally in the day.
Yeah.
And now you're here guest co-hosting with us. This is fantaslike I'm so thrilled.
This is really great.
Yeah.
I remember that play test, and it was like really cool. I was like, oh man, I cannot wait to like get that going, and here we are.
Yeah, here's a chance to really dive into what is it like to smash people together at high level in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So yeah, that was a great opening round of that, and it's awesome to have you back here this evening. Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. All right. And I think we have some other great folks joining us here this evening. Which of the two teams should we talk to first tonight, Quinn?
Let's talk to let's keep it alphabetical.
Ooh, okay.
And talk to Dice Crisis.
Dice Crisis. All right. Gentlemen from the land of the North, welcome. Good evening.
Hi.
Glad to have you all
nice
here.
to be here.
Yeah. Let's see. Team Captain, would you like to tell us about the Dice Crisis? Go ahead, share your name and tell us a little bit about your show.
Yeah, I'm Allard, GM for the Dice Crisis with my boys Kyle, Eli, and Michael. Dice Crisis, we run Second Darkness in Pathfinder 1E. We're 4 books in right now, having a great old time. Check us out at dicecrisis.com. Our social media is all at the Dice Crisis. That's my spiel.
But it's not like a real Dice Crisis, right? Like I need dice. There's no like shortage. or are these or is a crisis like rolls?
You would wish there was a shortage.
Dice are metal and pointy and they mark up the table. It can be a whole different array.
that can be troublesome.
True. That's true. Yeah. Or especially if like, oh man, Quinn, when you said that, I had this picture of all of the dice in the world getting stuck up on that Evergreen ship in the Suez Canal. All of a sudden, it was like the whole thing, just dice, the size of the Empire State Building, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. And Dice Crisis, your characters tonight are coming from a location that is very close to where your show is set. Can you tell us a little bit, maybe in character, about your characters and who they are?
Yes, I'm Barabbas Cyphers. We hail from the marvelous land of Riddleport, illustrious city, great place to be. We have been spending our times hanging out and sharpening our teeth on the fighting pits in the city. It'll be interesting to fight a match where the characters aren't allowed to die. So it'll be a fun time for everybody. And I'm sitting with I'll pass it over to my buddy Versha.
Yes. Hello. My name is Versha Hammertalk, and Riddleport's a fun city, but the dying is kind of the fun part of fighting. We'll see how this goes, I guess.
Oh my! Indeed, yeah. We are thrilled to have you bringing that enthusiasm for death here with us this evening. And who else have you got on your team tonight?
I myself am named Terrence. I'm Terrence Durrat. No one ever really mentions the last name, but Durrat. I've mainly been doing this for a couple years and a couple bar fights, but playing at a rowdy crowd in a bar is nothing quite like playing at arena. So I'm excited to maybe get some gold out of it, and if I can walk away with just a few stolen hearts, I'll be all right.
My name is Sevelin Zexis. I don't mind all the killing, but the riches is the real reason I'm here. I'm looking forward to hopefully stealing some valuable gems and some precious stones.
All right.
The pickpocket.
Just a quick warning. You find yourself in Katapesh, a city where the Pact Masters have set some pretty clear laws about theft. So just may want to familiarize yourself with those before you go too far. But yeah, Quinn, what a colorful cast.
Yeah, there's quite the bundle. There's just stealing hearts, gems, right? Like
lives, literal hearts, perhaps.
Yes, like not even watch your pockets. It's like watch everything. Just clutch yourself. Hold on.
Be on your toes.
Indeed. Well, wonderful. I think we can probably send the
over to the Korvosa
gatekeepers back to their bunker. Great to see you. Get ready for your match. Get your stuff ready. And yeah, let's meet the Korvosa Conquerors. Welcome to you and your team. Team captain, share your name and your team here with us, and a little bit about the shows, plural, that your team represents. Yeah.
Yes, I am David Clark. I am the host of To Have and To Roll, which I run with my beautiful wife, Katie Duckschurer.
Hello.
We are a two-person podcast. And so when the call went up for four-person teams, we went directly to chat and went, someone please join us so that we may compete in this contest. And our good friend Artemis, who is in my Iron Gods game, joined us, as well as Dawn from Hexgrid Heroes.
Yeah. Awesome. Dawn, welcome. Hexgrid Heroes, a Starfinder podcast as well.
Yes.
Run some homebrew adventures.
Yep. Answered the call. None of my people have the availability that I have, so I floated the idea to them, and they were all like, "Nah." So I was kind of in the same boat. Like, does anyone need a hanger on? So here I am in fantasy.
Yes, we're very happy to have you here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So have a conglomerate.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nice.
And maybe
To Have and To Roll, we run Curse of the Crimson Throne as a one-on-one game where Daft plays an entire party of 4 people, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
Some
Spoiler
interesting
alert,
juggling.
the party may grow from 4.
Maybe.
Excellent. Nothing like picking up a couple extra characters along the way, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. And tonight you are the Korvosa Conquerors, bringing a rival Varisian city to Riddleport down here.
Varisian rivalry.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the characters that make up your team this evening.
Right. I'll go ahead and start. I am playing as Anton von Kaskaren, not to be confused with any of the people from any of the other V Kaskerkins that might inhabit the rest of Varisia. I'm a special agent from the Sable Company, or at least what remains of it after some political upheavals that happened recently that we won't discuss the minutiae of. I am here in the city of Katapesh with our lovely sports team for sporting reasons and no ulterior motives.
Who else is joining you here this evening, Anton?
Let's see. How about Dandelion?
Hi, everybody. I'm Dandelion Sweetwind. I am so excited to be here tonight. I feel like a lot of the time people come into arena fights with a sort of cynical bent. They're thinking about all of the things they could win or all of the people they could kill. But I'm just really excited to see what all of us can do when we come together and work as a team.
Very cool. All right. Definitely a bit. Yeah, go ahead, Gwen. Yeah.
Bringing a different kind of gladiatorial energy. I love it.
It is. It is. Yeah.
We need more positivity.
I keep saying that. Nobody believes me.
Awesome. And who else is on your team this evening?
Let's see.
Well, my friend Dandelion invited me. I'm here for some fun too.
Oh, hi, Grick.
Hey, Danny. I'm Grick Ramble, halfling druid, just touring around the area, and Danny said, "Hey, you want to have some fun?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to have some fun." So I'm here to have some fun.
Cool. Great. Well, welcome, Greg. Glad to have you here. And the final member of your team here this evening?
I was just told that there'd be dead bodies that needed tending to here. I've realized I've stumbled into perhaps the wrong sort of graveyard here, but I hope to at least temporarily add to it for a bit.
I suppose we're a little bit more of a potential graveyard than an actual graveyard.
A fresh graveyard.
A temporary resting place, but a resting place nonetheless.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Quinn, yeah, go ahead.
I really like this overall positive team energy. Let's like look what we can do. Let's bring that. Again, it is a refreshing change.
Oh, yeah. We're here to show a new side to Korvosa, a side that is much more willing to put ourselves out there and be part of the world.
I see.
Much different from past Korvosa.
a whole new Korvosa for all of us to enjoy. Well, wonderful. Well, Quinn, should we let the red team get back to their bunker, prepare for the match? Awesome. Okay. Well, yeah, like you said, what interesting and different experiences each of those groups will be bringing together for our match here this evening. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about what they'll be doing here in the arena tonight?
Well, we're going to be doing Capture the Flag here. So I'm super excited to see this format myself, like in play. But they'll be looking to there'll be a flag in the center of the field, and they'll be using any means that they have to get the flag and take it back to their base, pretty much every means is sort of open there. They could try and stop the other team and then just walk it back, or be quick. There's some special rules to sort of make it so it can't be just fly off with the flag or things like that.
Yeah, it's make it a little bit possible. It's that flag's got a grounding effect on it to bring folks right back down to the platform or to the dirt, or maybe to the spikes, depending. We love the spikes here in the arena. Yeah. So I think with that, should we roll initiative? What do you think?
I think we should.
I think we should roll initiative. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Quinn, if you want to go ahead and just call folks out as they get turns, I'll keep an eye on the score here for us. Here we go.
Sounds great. All right. Versha.
Ooh, I get the honor of going first, huh?
Yeah, Here we go.
So I guess this would be a good time to share my pre-action.
Yeah, what's the one thing you did before combat started?
The one thing I did was I casted my focus spell Dragon Wings.
Oh, no.
What do those look like when that spell goes off?
Just these big old black dragon wings, kind of like shining green a little bit, but they're just hanging off my shoulder blades.
That's super cool.
All right, awesome. Okay. Well, with your 3 actions, what will you be doing for the first round of combat? Yeah, the wings kind of activated right before the match started, and now you've got 3 actions to start making your way across the field.
I think the first thing I want to do is fly. I'm going to fly. If I can, I'd like to fly right here.
Okay. Your fly speed.
This way, that's right.
Yep. Got to step out a little bit. And 10 feet there. You've got 60 feet of fly speed. I think it's at a low enough angle that you wouldn't have to do a double. So in one fly action, you find yourself at the platform. Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
I
believe.
Mirror Image is like such a good defensive spell.
Yeah. All right. 4 additional, 3, excuse me. Still Still updating my brain on what mirror image does, but yeah, we've got 3 additional
Three,
Bershas
yep.
there.
Mhm.
Okay.
And they're all just gonna have wings and look scary.
That's probably taking up a whole lot of space on that platform.
I feel like you with like like wings and 3 extra copies of you should be like a free fear effect or something, right?
Circumstance bonus on intimidate.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I think
Next
that'll
up.
be my turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up we have Anton.
Anton will be coming out to the south at 30 feet of movement.
Did you have any
Okay.
pre-action?
Oh, yes. So beforehand, Anton would have drank a potion of invisibility. Now, as I understand it, invisibility is not entire concealment in this, but it does let me sneak, which is
That is correct. Yeah, people can still tell. Pretty much, it's kind of like seeing a little bit of the predator's outline there.
Okay,
You're
okay.
invisible, but they can figure out roughly where you are. Yeah.
Well, I would like to stealth forward.
Mhm.
Luckily, I have a couple abilities that make stealthing not as big of a hindrance as it generally is.
Okay.
So, let me see. So my movement speed is 30.
Mhm.
So, I'd like to stealth forward. So 1 action, 2 action, 60 feet, I can get to here.
Yeah.
And I should probably roll a stealth check.
Sure. Go ahead and
Character sheet.
have that there. Yep.
There we go.
All right.
Stealth
You've
check.
got 1 action remaining, I believe.
Oh. However, I do have a lovely ability that lets me count. If that is a failure, I can count it as a success.
Okay.
But I can still critically fail if that's too loud.
Not quite, but
Okay,
you're bordering, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I spec'd way into it. All right, and I'm guessing I see this very large dragon-winged fellow over here with
Indeed you
multiple
do.
copies.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't think you're within any range of my attacks right now, so I'm going to, as an action, pluck a dagger from the necklace around my neck, just to get it ready for throwing.
One.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Sevelin.
Well, as Sevelin's pre-action, Sevelin drank a potion of quickness. And then I'm going to, my scaly yellow lizard body starts rippling as I go into a rage for my
Ooh.
first action.
Mm.
And then for my second action, I'm going to just try to get as close to the action as I possibly can. So with my rage, I have fast movement. That gives me +10. And I also have boots of bounding. So I've got 45 feet of movement here.
Okay.
So let's see how this goes. So I was here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15.
That is going to be 1 fast lizard folk come running out of there.
Yeah.
Cool. So I could use a little help here with the
Sure.
movement, but I believe I go so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And then with my final action, I'm going to try to hop up onto this podium and try to jump onto the platform if that's doable.
Sure. So your potion of quickness would have gone off before the match even started. So your first action to rage, if you've got 45 speed of movement, it's 1 action to get here. That can be what your potion of quickness did for you, since it gives you a stride or a strike.
All right.
And then you've got 2 actions, 1 for leaping and leaping. Quinn, any insights? Just a athletics check at that point. What do you think?
Yeah, it should be. I believe in athletics, unless we have like assurance. I think it's a low enough. With assurance, it should hit. I'd have to see the theme, but it should be a pretty easy one. There's like a.
Yep.
All right.
I need the table number. Hold on.
So here's an athletics, and I also get I can jump 3 feet higher vertically with my boots.
Ah, excellent. Yeah, I think that with a 27 roll, Quinn, I'm good with him landing on the platform next
for
to
5.
Versha.
Yeah.
Yep, after those movements. Okay. And I think that'll be the end of the turn, right?
Yep, works for me.
All right.
All right. So my before match action was to cast Sanctuary on Greg. So I'm going to move out here so that I can get line of effect. So
Dandelion steps out to the north.
Yes. So 5. Let's just sort of get. So I believe I have 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
So if I stand behind this wall, can I look around the wall?
Yeah, reason it's only a 5-foot high wall. So if
Okay.
you're over 5 feet tall, they'll see you too. At least your head.
Oh, sorry, Greg.
Whoops. Oh, I'm hiding my movement. There we go. So I'm going to move 30 feet.
Right.
And so that's one action. And
Yep.
then I could cast a spell. Yes, I believe I'm going to attempt to draw first blood by casting spiritual weapon. Now that's a 120-foot range, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have a spiritual bow appear next to Versha and make an attack.
All right.
Which one will you hit?
That's true. Let's see that
It's time
attack
to
roll.
Just rolling down the mirror images here. So I just roll. Do I roll a spell attack?
Yes, please.
All right. It is not letting me click on the spell attack.
Okay. What is the bonus for the spell attack?
It's plus 19. All right.
That's
That
all
is
right.
a 33 to hit.
That will hit.
And then I believe it does damage as a... Oh, so which of the mirror images does it hit?
Yeah, so there's a 1 in 4 chance of hitting me, one on a D4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'll roll the D4, or do I roll it, or do you want to roll it, or?
I can roll it.
Yeah.
I got a 1.
Ooh.
Shot.
Won the shell game.
There it
There we
is.
go. There we go. You found me so quick.
See, it's not always bad when you roll a 1.
All right. So the weapon deals force damage equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So that is 1d8 plus 5.
Mm-hmm. All right. First blood drawn
6
by the
points
red
of-
team.
I rolled another one.
Another one.
6 points of force damage.
Okay. All right. As that ticks down, I think that's the end of your turn, Dandelion. Cool.
Okay.
And Brick.
So for my pre-round action, it's amusing that someone pointed out my height, because those looking from across the field can see that in fact, you can see just the top of my curly head as I casted at second level Phantom Steed. It took me 10 minutes, but now I have
My goodness.
I have the high ground. And for my first action, I'm going to look to Anton and cast haste.
Nice.
As your pre-match action.
My pre-match action was to cast Phantom Seed because it's a 10-minute cast time. Yeah.
Yeah. You will need to maneuver to get to Anton. There's a wall between you and him at the moment, so you'll need to do at least one.
Oh, Anton, okay, yeah, I
move
will.
action
Yeah,
first.
my horsey is much faster than I am. So,
Mhm.
is it the same? No.
Mhm. Nah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I will maneuver. I'll just use the horse. So 5,
Mhm.
10, 15, 20,
Mhm.
25, 30, 35. Oh no, 35.
And
5,
40.
10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to do 2 move actions to get here. And then, yeah, I will cast haste on Anton.
Right.
Is it-
Spurring your phantom steed into position. Excellent. Leave. Will that be the end of your turn, Grick?
It
to
is.
get there?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Thanks, horsey.
Nice.
Barabbas.
All right. His pre-action was to cast haste on himself.
Mhm.
Guard runes glowing on his skin as he does so. Then he will use his first action to sprout fiendish wings from his back, giving him a fly speed equal to his movement speed, 35. He's going to move up 5, and then he's going to try to go up kind of at a 45-degree angle to try to get some height as he moves. So is that going to be double movement?
That is correct.
So 5, 15, 25,
No,
35.
I should have requisitioned some hippogriffs.
And then he is going to cast Wall of Fire in a circle around the flag.
Ooh.
Balls are so good.
Okay. So real quick, it functionally isn't going to change a whole lot, but just so that you know, fly is not a stride. And this is something we went over in some earlier matches, but this is where quickness gets to be a little funky. So if you are in this round are sprouting wings and striding along the ground and then casting Wall of Fire, you're probably going to be fine. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah. So I'm just not on the ground yet, or off the ground yet.
Correct.
Okay. That's cool.
Sound good?
Okay. So I can move a little bit farther in then. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 30, 35. Behind there.
Totally. Yep.
Yep.
All right. And yeah, let's show off a wall of fire. Here we go.
Oh boy. Ooh, that's gonna be brutal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, give us some coordinates here, Barabbas. Where are you dropping the wall of fire?
Be a 10-foot radius in a circle 10 feet high and 5 feet thick. So I think I can just get straight around the pillar.
Okay, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick. All right. We will get that in there. Let me see. Hoping like I think this might be a little too big though. Am I right?
Yeah, just a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
I think I grabbed the wrong one. My apologies, everybody.
Radius or diameter?
Yeah,
They are.
more like
Rapid
that.
Fire.
Oh yeah.
It's even jagged like fire is. Okay,
Yeah.
Love it.
cool.
Ring of Fire.
All right. Don't fall in the burning ring of fire, right? All right. Barabbas all set?
Terrence.
All right, for Terrence's turn, he pre-cast or pre-had the mist form elixir on, so he is shiny and concealed. And
Nice.
then he is going to show off his little wrist cuff, and that wrist cuff is him activating the bracelet of dashing, a 1 action. And then I'm going to start moving 5, 10, 20. Let's go to about here. And then I'm going to start my inspired competence, or actually inspired courage, and use a lingering composition as one of my focus points.
Good.
So I'm going to start that up, and every one of my teammates here is now inspired.
Cool.
Can I just ask for the flavor of like how do
Oh,
you
absolutely.
inspire that? Is it
I walk up and you would be expecting him to like pull out like a lute or something, and instead he just stops, fluffs his jacket, and a little bit of the glitter shines off, and he goes, la la la, me. 1 second. Just starts like operatic singing.
I am so glad I asked. There you go.
Amazing. That's good.
That was worth it.
Beautiful.
That's awesome. All right. If you want to do the lingering performance, let's toss out a performance check there real quick to make sure your voice just continues resounding around the arena.
Let's see it.
Okay. Okay. Not a gimme, but with the standard DC for level 10, 28 is a success. So it will linger. Yeah, be a beautiful success on that.
And that should be all 3 for me.
Nice.
Olivia.
I guess that is how you would pronounce that. I didn't think of how that would be pronounced as I was writing the name. So, because I wasn't as familiar with PF2E's item systems, I don't have any flashy magical items to activate, but it's okay because I don't need flashy magic because I've got a base move speed of 40 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend all 3 of my actions on stride actions to move right into the ring of fire.
Okay. Well, would love to help you do that. Don't forget those ramps, those ladders going up are difficult terrain as well, so they'll slow you down just a bit. Going
How
that
much
way.
would this just a bit be?
So it's an extra 5 feet per square. So if you want to go,
technically I should be 1 square back then.
Okay, go ahead and nudge yourselves as appropriate there. So this would be more like 55, 65, 70, 75, maybe 80, 90, 100, 110, 120 would put you right about there, I believe, in the shortest possible route. Just 1 more square to the left, if you will.
Okay. Yep.
Awesome. All right. Wow.
So
how is
that so far?
Yeah. How is Olivia attired when they are there dashing across the plane?
Well, of course, because she's a Duskwalker, she's got to be a little bit edgy. Because when you're pretty much just born again to be like pretty much a Grim Reaper, except mostly focused on undead, you gotta have like a nice black trench coat. But underneath that, she's wearing some nice, also black chainmail armor to keep her just a little bit safe. No, just because she's a champion doesn't mean she's gonna go for that full heavy armor. Heavy armor is a little bit cliche if you ask her.
There we go. All right.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Excellent.
Very cool.
All right. We're in round 2.
Yeah, at the end of round 1, just a quick glance at the score. Dandelion with the hit on Versha gives the Korvosa Conquerors a 3-0 lead. But yeah, I think we're just about to get into the mix.
It's about to get really hot here.
Really hot. Really.
Pun intended with the wall of fire.
Absolutely intended.
So,
yes.
Great. Versh, you want to start us off for round 2?
Yeah, let's see here. So I think what I want to do. Oh, this is a hard choice. Okay, I'll tell you what I want to do, and you tell me if this is possible. I'm not sure on this one. So I have a spell, Chromatic Wall. It's a lot there, but it's really 1 of 4 pieces. But what my question is, if I cast it here, I guess I don't know if you can see my.
Not at the moment, but.
So if I were to cast it if I were to cast it here, and I wanted it to go this way and this way 30 feet, could I do it with the stairs?
I believe so. Quinn, what do you think?
I mean, I think so because generally, as I've read walls, they sort of conform to the general terrain, so it would like go and then flow down the stairs. It might do something to the overall height, right? Because it would conform that. But that's probably a corner case that we can deal with. But I'd say it would follow it.
Sure. All right. Yeah. Why don't you
So, like from here to here?
Yeah. Okay. I will get on drawing that. Why don't you give us a D4 to determine the color?
Yes. 4. So it's a green wall.
Green wall. Convenient. I already had green selected for the wall. Excellent. All right. So we've got from there to.
And then just sort of like looking at it here, just so folks have, if they haven't seen it before, context, a green wall will stop toxins, gases, and breath weapons.
Yeah.
It'll deal
right.
10 poison damage to anyone that passes through.
Yep.
Fort Saber
Okay.
become enfeebled 1.
For 1 minute.
Yeah.
And
Ouch.
creating walls out of nothing is tough, so that's my full turn.
Okay.
Yep.
It is 60 feet long and 30 feet high and bright green. All right. Well,
That's good. Anton.
walls about.
All right. So, I am hasted now. So there's a lot of shit around this flag right now, but it's very important to get it. So, I think I am going to try to go straight for it.
Oh boy.
What's a little poison damage between enemies? So 10 feet. 10 feet movement there. And then 5 feet to there. Another 5 feet. It's 20. And then these are stairs going along the edges too?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
So, yep.
All right, so 30, and then I'm going to need to stride again. So 10, 20, and then 30 would get me to here.
Correct. Yep.
All right, so that's 2 strides. All right, brace. It's time to brace yourselves, and let's try to grab this thing.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh wait, no, it's still 2 actions, isn't it? Oh, because I have to
Well-
get. What's up?
Yeah, you do. You were hasted by Grick, so one of your strides there, you've basically got 2 actions remaining at this point.
Okay. But I can't grab the flag and get out because, right?
That is the challenge at the moment.
That is
yes.
the challenge. Okay. So that's interesting. Here's a question.
Yeah.
I have an ability that lets me I don't know, I don't think this would work, but I have an ability that allows me to step and strike.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be
Yep.
able to use that to step and grab the flag?
No, the abilities are pretty straightforwardly written in second edition. If it says step and
Gotcha.
strike, that's
right.
exactly what it does.
So then I am going to step over here as an action.
Ooh.
10 points. I roll a fortitude save.
Yes.
Well, first you just take the 10, right?
The fortitude save
it
could
looks-
The fortitude can reduces, and yeah, sorry.
Oh.
What's gonna fail?
Oh man.
I believe 10 points of damage, and you are currently enfeebled 1 for 1 minute.
Oh, oh no.
However, I'm and then I also need to make a reflex save against the fire. Yes.
Yes.
I believe so. Audience, Anton got a 22 on his fortitude save against the green prismatic wall. And how do you do on the
33. 33 versus the wall of fire.
fire? Mhm.
At 27.
Okay. So,
So that should be about half damage then, I believe, at that point,
Yep.
Allard? Oh, yeah.
And then I have evasion. So,
Ah,
Okay, nothing.
okay. Oh, yeah.
and then I will grab the flag.
Okay, so the flag is still on top of
Yeah, it's
10
35 feet up.
it's 10 feet up
It's
from
up
where you
there.
are right
It's
now.
up
Yeah.
there. It's up there. Okay, that changes things. I don't think I can climb up there. Let me see.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mm.
I mean, you can
Challenge,
start
challenge.
the climb, right? Or well, what's,
I guess I can start. What is involved in climbing here?
Yep, that would be an
Athletics,
athletics check, Anton. Yeah, so you'd be kind of like reach up and grab the ledge and maybe a little bit of a hop. But yeah,
Let's try. 28.
all right. 28 on the athletics check. I think, from what I can tell, that's probably going to get you up there to the top of the platform.
If we're just using
Excellent.
standard kind of like level DCs,
Yep.
I think that will do
Yeah,
it.
that,
So yeah,
that'll do it. All
I
right.
believe that is all my actions. Yes.
Yes, you are standing next to the flag right
Like
there.
a couple of jackasses.
Oh,
Me and this flag here.
you and the flag. All right. Sevlin. Oh, sorry, Quinn. I did not
Yep,
mean to
that's
steal your
okay.
thunder. I
No worries.
apologize for that. Yep.
Well, first off, I think my map's a little behind. If I just hit reload on my browser, is that the proper way to handle this?
It should assist you. Yep, you should be seeing Anton right next to the flag, yourself right next to Versha, and we got the other team members spread kind of almost symmetrically across the arena at the moment. It's an interesting effect. But you
right.
hear Terrence's inspiring song behind you. So, what are you gonna do?
Oh, feeling inspired. So Anton, did I hear Anton made it on top of the platform and grabbed the flag?
He's standing next to it. He hasn't grabbed it
I
yet.
have not been able to grab it.
But are you okay? Are you on top of the platform, like 10 feet up? You are. Okay. Then Sevlin is going to do my first move action, 45 feet, and he's going to move just to the top of the platform, past the stairs.
Be 45 feet to get to that square right past the stairs. Yep.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna, I think, try something a little crazy here if it's doable.
Excellent.
This is the perfect place for it. I'm gonna try a sudden leap, and I'm gonna try to swing and hit Anton in the
Oh
air.
boy.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Big jump, a big jump.
Now I am in predator mode, so I don't know what that does to hitting me.
And if it
Uh,
does hit, I might have something of my own.
Yeah, it's a flat check, DC 11 when you are in predator mode like that. Yeah.
Okay. So from me, let's see here. Make a high jump. Do you want me to give you an athletics check to do that first?
Yeah, I think yeah, Quinn, what do you think? How should we adjudicate this best? I believe an athletics
so
check.
what you're trying? Yeah, the athletics check to. So we're trying to get.
What I
We're
really
really trying to. We really care about the verticality of this one, right?
the verticality. I figure it's gonna, if I take a move action to get up there, I'm not gonna be able to swing. I'll have to take 2 moves to get up there, so I'm trying to cut one of those moves out and get a swing in the same turn.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
let's have an athletics check. Makes sense.
Athletics check.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And that just hits over the high jump.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
5. But then don't you have like a boots that give you +3?
Yeah, my boots give me an extra 3 feet on my high jump.
So 8.
3 feet on your high jump. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see here. Sevlin. Are you hasted, someone? Remind me. I apologize. I forgot if that
Yeah,
was...
I'm hasted.
Okay.
Yep, I'm hasted.
So what you could be doing here is, you could do your hasted move could be a stride up to your current location. One more stride would get you next to the pillar, and then your sudden leap combo would be the jump and strike to get it, because it's a little... it's functionally all going to look about the same, depending on where you want to be when your feet hit the ground. When you're done with your jump and strike, where are you planning to be?
I plan to be just at the base of the pillar.
Okay, right on your side of it, correct?
Preferably on their side, so that I could
okay.
maybe give chase after.
Certainly. Okay, so Anton will put you right on top of the pillar, and Sevelin, I think you would have enough move and jump and strike. You will be going through your allies' ring of fire, so do give us a reflex save around that one.
All right, you got it. Ooh, not bad.
Okay.
Nice.
It's very
I
good.
think you'll still be taking a little bit of damage, though, right, Allard?
Unless you have evasion, which
I don't.
yeah.
Do your worst, Allard. Or don't. Please don't.
Okay. I think just 6 if he
13 is
succeeded,
a-
right?
13 half.
Do your complete average.
Yep.
Right. And then I get a
Okay.
swing?
Yep. Please take your strike against Anton. Yeah.
All right.
So I do have to ask, where would he be when he's making this strike?
About 8 feet up in the air, but about comparatively, maybe as Pythagoras would have it, maybe 10 or so feet away from you at the moment.
So I guess the real question then is, would both him and Anton be within 15 feet of me?
I think so, but I'd have to, let's look at math on that, but probably.
Okay. Then I
Does
don't
your-
know. This activates
retributive-
after an enemy damages.
Or is this retributive strike?
This is a glimpse of redemption because I am a redeemer.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
Slight difference.
Yeah. Well, Sevelin, let's see that attack roll.
Yeah.
All right. Heavy pick coming at you. 26.
That's a miss.
Oh.
It's by 2.
Oh, nice ace.
Very
All right.
close.
Wow.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
So yeah. It's striking, wounding, great pick. That would leave a mark.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness sake.
Sevelin hits the ground, lands on his feet, and turns with a hiss, angry that he missed.
Nice.
That was real friendly fire too, like by definition. So that's
Literal friendly.
Yeah.
Dandelion, it's your turn.
Excellent. So I have a question about the spiritual weapon. So for the purposes, so in Pathfinder 1E, there are certain situations with weapons that can provoke attacks when somebody next to the weapon is casting a spell. Did anything like that happen when Versha cast the chromatic wall with the spiritual weapon next to him?
No,
right.
because the spiritual weapon itself does not have a reaction with
Yes.
which to do an attack.
Okay, just
Yep.
checking.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. Okay. So I'm actually gonna let that. Excuse me. I'm
Mhm.
actually gonna let that drop.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spend an action to sustain it. Instead, I'm gonna reach into my bandolier, pull out my wand of dispel magic, and I'm going to try to dispel the wall.
Okay.
All right.
So
Counter magic. Love
Yeah.
it.
So what exactly is a counteract check?
Sure. Quinn, I've got this. If you want me to take it.
Yeah, you grab the
Sure, yeah. So when you are attempting a counteract check, you are going against the caster's DC. So you're going against the chromatic wall at this point, correct?
Okay. Which is a DC 29.
29. Okay. So that means that you are going to use your spellcasting ability modifier plus your spellcasting proficiency bonus plus any bonuses or penalties that apply to specifically to counteract checks. So functionally, this is mostly going to look like a spell attack roll for you, unless you have something else.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like I have a macro for spell attack. So I'm just going to roll 1d20 plus 19.
Yep. That is the way to go for that. Yes.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right. Cross fingers.
Oh, wow.
37.
Oh my. All right. So I believe if let's see, I'll have the voice in my ear tell me if I'm doing anything incorrectly around this, Vanessa. But I think that is going to be enough to counteract the wall. So, all right.
And I believe that is my 3 actions.
Okay. Draw a wand and fire. Nicely done.
Battle for control. I love it.
Yeah.
Like space control. And Grick.
Okay. Make sure I'm not muted. All right. I don't know can my horse climb these ramps?
Not really the narrow ones, no.
I didn't think so. Okay. So I am going to...
Oh, I have a request, Grick.
Yeah.
If you can stay on the ground, I can hopefully come to you.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I will spend a move action to get a little closer, if that's cool.
Yep. Absolutely.
Then get up there. And so 1 action, then for 2 actions, I will cast one of my lovely spells. I'm going to okay, I'm going to ask this before I commit to it because I've been thinking about it for the last 3 different people playing. If I were to cast elemental form and give myself the earth type, could I burrow with the flag?
Ooh, that is a great question.
Not flying.
It is. It is not flying. That is
Some
true.
would call it the opposite of
That
flying.
is true.
So,
or it's just flying through the dirt.
Yeah. Is it flying through the dirt? That would. Yeah. I think it is possible to do so. Yep.
okay. Then I am going to cast elemental form on myself. And I got the flavor for that.
Yes, please.
Okay. Calling upon the planes of elements as I vamp. Okay. When I cast a spell, I choose the earth type. I have it gives me higher AC than my normal stuff, so that's great. But choosing the earth, I take on this affectation of like Ben Grimm. Fantastic Four, and atop my little phantom pony, and I will now have a burrow speed.
Excellent.
So wait, what's the Galarian version of his clobbering time?
It's Earthfall time.
Earthfall time.
Yeah. Close enough.
It's time. It's time. It's time for Earthfall. Yeah.
It's legally distinct rock time.
Very nice. Yeah, I like that too. So yeah, that's 1 move action and a 2 action spell. So I am poised for what my captain has in store.
Okay, we're coming to the last few actions of the turn. So Barabbas.
All right, he's going to start his ascent up. I believe 70 going up right there. I'll be how far in the air was I now? I was 30 feet in the air, 35 feet in the air by there. If I do double actions, like double move to go up as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got another double move to get up to the 40 feet. And then the rest of my move to get right there. And then since I'm hasted, I'll go for a strike.
Ooh, all right.
Floating above the fire.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're about 15 feet over the top of the blue central platform. Is that what I'm hearing?
Is there? All right, I got it.
Uh-huh. Right. And Quinn, would you say, I think Anton's a little high for him to be flanking with Sevelin at this point. Wouldn't you say if Anton's feet are 10 feet off the ground, or 10 feet off that platform?
Yeah, that would be like a kind of a high
Yeah,
flank.
a little bit of a high angle, but still a good way to strike. So
Hard but fair.
hard, but fair indeed.
Wow.
Man.
26 again. That's also a miss.
Ridge.
Wow. All right. Anton, ducking and weaving.
I'm very dexterous.
And I feel like Anton's in a barber shop getting some close shaves. Just like cut.
Look, you don't maintain this haircut by staying out of the reach of daggers and things.
Nice.
Not too much off the top now.
Yeah.
Terrence.
All
what do you have
right.
for us?
So Terrence looks across the field and sees this wall pile happening and this absolute pile up, kind of halts his little moment and goes, oh, well, if it's like that. And then he makes his 40-foot movement up close here. I can get rid of this character sheet here. I can get about to right there. And then from here, I am going to, can I see past the stairs to where Grick is right now?
You can, yes. There are
Okay.
kind of wooden posts holding up the stairs and ramp there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, luckily enough, you have dealt with this before because I'm thinking it's gravity well in the spikes time, and I need the 30-foot radius to try and not get Sevelin in there. I want to pull Olivia and Grick in.
Sure. So give me, let's see, you're trying to get Olivia and Grick.
I want to see
have,
if that radius will work.
a thing.
Ooh.
You have a thing.
I believe you need to make a will save in order to do something aggressive toward Grick, who
Ooh.
currently has
Because of-
Sanctuary on.
Sanctuary.
Ooh, okay.
Great spell.
No. Interesting.
Okay, that's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
29.
let's start there.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Quick question. Go ahead.
Our attacks have the Inspire Courage factored in?
Yes. They do. So you should have had a 27, but I believe. Anton? Still a miss. Yes.
All right, just check.
So I had to
You're
make
very,
a
very
will
close.
save, right?
Correct.
Here's the
wow.
will save.
Okay,
Okay then.
Totally get
That
that.
is a will
I
Okay.
save.
think that'll work.
Don't
that-
you
that is
question my
actually-
will?
That is actually 10 over the DC, which I believe makes that a critical success.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And
then
that
so
means-
that ends Sanctuary.
Sanctuary ends.
No
Yes.
way.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Oh
okay.
no!
Okay.
Let's go.
That is an incredible roll. Congratulations.
Not
Very
bad. That worked way better than I thought it would.
Nicely
Okay.
done.
In danger.
Yeah.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
So is there a spot in the spikes here that allows that 30-foot radius? I'm pretty sure, because is radius out from center? Or is that all the way across?
Radius out from center. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if it is a 30-foot radius, it's pretty large.
Mm-hmm. And you've got a 120-foot
15,
range
20,
on this.
20. Yep.
Yeah, I mean you should be able to put that.
I'm thinking that would be 5, 10, 50, 20, 20. It'd be like right around here, I'm imagining. And like even then, Grick would have to go through these, it would get pulled that way. So
Sure.
that would still work, correct? I think that's how
Yeah,
it would.
he'd be pulled over the top of them. Yep.
Word. Okay, well then we're gonna need reflex save DC 28.
Okay.
Okay.
Olivia and Rick, and Rick's Phantom Steed automatically fails.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All saving throws.
Oh, no,
Oh,
not
poor
the
horse,
steed.
not the steed. I'm sorry,
Noble-
Steed. You did
Does the
nothing to
steed have a
deserve
name?
this.
No, I use them pretty frequently.
Steve
They
the
just
Steed.
like after a while, it's just
Steed.
Steed for the fight, Steed for the road, Steed for the tavern.
Different steeds for different
so
purposes.
you need a reflex save. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reflex, you said.
Yep. All right. So Eli, we're looking at, or Terrence, we're looking at a 32 from Olivia on her reflex save.
I'm not just sure what starts or like what the range is for crits and stuff, but 28 is the DC. So
Okay. So that is a regular success. All
okay,
right.
5 feet towards center.
Okay. And we determined center to be here, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so 5 feet towards center is looking like still on the stairs.
I think so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That checks
and
out. And then
Rick
Grick is
with
an
the
otter.
35.
Is that
5
just a
feet.
fail?
I see
is that a
Grick having a
pass?
35
no,
on the
yep.
reflex save. Yeah.
You're right. So a normal
Um,
success, 5 feet.
Yep. Yeah. So you'd be moving 5 feet up, which would put you onto the spikes, or up
okay.
over the spikes a little bit, and then dropping down onto them.
So it looks like that did raise a good point that that's only 25 feet to Sevelin right there is. So yeah, I guess if we finalize that's where it's at, then that's where it's at. But you know.
Evelyn, may we have a reflex save, please?
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
so this went so wrong.
High numbers.
Oh.
Just made it.
28.
All right, 5 feet towards center. Just
Okay.
pulled you back a little bit.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna need some spikes here against Grick and
Yeah.
Grick's horse.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
let's
I'm gonna
let's start with the horse, maybe.
yeah. Let's start with the horse.
Okay.
And plus 25.
Plus 25 to hit.
All right. Good
On the
luck.
spikes. Yep.
Oh my God.
No way.
I rolled a 1, so 26. So
6.
Okay.
how's the horse doing?
I think so. That takes it from a 6. The horse has an AC of 20, right, Grick?
Yep.
So that takes it from a success to a failure, since it was a natural one. So the horse lands on its feet in the midst of the spikes.
Wow.
Yep. It's a phantom steed. A noble
Doesn't love
phantom steed.
Noble
Well,
phantom
hey,
steed.
the spikes landed just right in the ghostly gaps.
Yeah.
Okay. And then is this one on Grick?
One for Grick, yes. I believe this would be
Okay.
pulling you off of your saddle there, Grick.
Here we go.
That's fair.
Me either. That's mind blowing.
32.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
A regular
so
hit
that,
or a critical hit?
that
Yeah.
yeah.
Good question.
Because you're using your Earth form AC now too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. 19 plus. I just had
19 plus your level, I believe, right?
19 plus level. Yeah. So 29. So not
Okay,
a
so
crit.
normal.
Yep.
Cool. And 8 points of damage from the spikes.
8 points of damage. Okay. Not as bad as it could have been, but
Yeah.
still some points on the board for the blue team.
Nice.
Is Dandelion out of range?
She is.
I'm 35 feet.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Clear. We're clear.
All right. Is that Terrence's turn?
yeah, that's everything.
That was cool. Olivia, close out the round for us.
Will do gladly. So there is one thing that I realized we kind of forgot to mention last turn, which was Olivia's pre-round action before it. Do we want to discuss what that was now? Or?
You can name what it was you took there. Yep.
Yeah. So Olivia had drank in potion of retaliation, moderate. This one specifically of electrical retaliation, meaning that she is glowing with a faint electrical aura as well here.
Right.
And then, so for her first action this turn, she's gonna move right in here next to Sevelin. And then for her next two actions, they're gonna be attack actions. But before I start rolling things, I do just want to clarify something that we kind of talked about.
Oh, sure.
Because I was looking a little bit more into it because I should be better about knowing my own things. So one of the feats I have, I think it's actually just a class ability. Is my Divine Ally, which is Blade Ally, which during my daily preparations, my weapon gains the effect of a property rune. Does that add on the property rune then, in addition to whatever property runes would already be on the weapon, regardless of its limits? Or
so I believe so, because you're swinging around a +1 striking wounding scythe, correct?
Yep, that is correct.
So I believe that you chose a flaming rune to go on top of that. So unless the voice in my ear tells me otherwise, I believe it also goes on there. Yes. Yep.
Okay. Yep. I was looking over the macro. I don't think it's currently listing the additional 1d6 whatever that flaming does.
Well, we will toss that in there.
We'll work on that.
Yep.
So but then with those two attacks, let's get in here.
Attack number 1.
A 36 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Yeah, most definitely.
And then for attack number 2, I don't think a 19 will hit.
No, 19 won't hit.
Is that under by 10?
Let's see, my AC is 27 right now.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, so
just missed a crit. Ooh. And it looks like it'll be an extra 1d6 for flaming for the hit.
Yeah, and it looks like Jason rolled that, and it looks like I got a 1 on die there.
Sorry, it was tucked in there.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get a bleed marker on Sevelin as well, because the wounding property rune for the scythe is going to give you 4 persistent bleed. All right. That's going to be some hurt at the end of your turn. All right. Okay.
Well done.
Olivia, is that the end of your turn?
That should be all. All the fancy damage and all the fancy swinging.
Okay.
Well, that should close out round 2. Jason, you want to give us the scores?
Yeah, here at the end of round 2, from what I can tell, we are neck and neck. We've each had a pair of hits on the team. I think here round 3 is really going to take off, and especially depending on what Versha's able to do to Anton here, might make a significant difference to what's about to happen. So why don't we just take why don't we step back from the field for just 2 minutes while our performers, our players, our very generous folks who are showing up here this evening, get a little bit of a stretch. And Quinn, maybe you and I can just chat for a moment. Just thinking about the setting where we put the arena here for this particular match, we placed it in Katapesh, and Katapesh in the world of Galarian is on the continent of Garin, which is in kind of the southernish hemisphere. But connected to that part of the continent that it's on is a place called the Mwangi Expanse. And one of the first ways I encountered you, or your name came across my radar, is because you're an author in the Mwangi Expanse source book that's coming out here pretty soon. Am I remembering correctly?
I'm not in the source book. I am, but the first adventure path for it, I will be the Strength of Thousands. I will be doing one of the adventures for that. I wrote the second adventure.
The second adventure for Strength of Thousands. That's awesome. Yeah, I know that there are a lot of folks that are really looking forward to that. I know that you are under non-disclosure agreements that keep you from talking about most of that, I would guess, perhaps.
Right.
I'm not going to make you say that one way or the other, just in case. But I know that there have been a lot of folks really looking forward to that. Do you want to give us a quick preview about what the adventure, kind of how the adventure starts, if that's possible? Just to give us a sense.
I mean, I can talk. Yeah, like I can talk about like a lot, like the premise of it. So it takes place in sort of the Mongay Expanse, in the like a school for sort of like a magical school. And so you play. It's going to be a very interesting thing because you take the role of sort of students.
Ooh, okay.
At the school, and then through the adventure you go through. You're going to be sort of going on adventures and like taking classes, and kind of going through the student experience and the adventure experience at the same time until you sort of rise up through the ranks and new stuff, and then it gets pretty wild. It's really like it's a really great premise and setup, and I'm just like really excited for people to be able to like see what myself and all the other authors like were able to do for that one, and I am really excited about the like having gotten to peek at some of the stuff from the source book so we could use it in the adventure. Like, I'm really excited for people to sort of see like how everything all plays out. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. I think one of the things in the Mongay Expanse book that I'm perhaps most excited about is seeing the write-up on gnolls, if I'm remembering right. There's one in there, pretty sure, and that's on my mind because one of the only Pathfinder adventure path that I've actually played all the way from start to finish is the Legacy of Fire adventure path, and gnolls feature so heavily in it that I've been thinking, wow, what a fun one to bring forward to second edition, because it was originally written for an earlier edition of these kinds of TTRPG games. And I kept looking at the Gnoll write-ups, so I think that we would be it would be great to get a chance to revisit those adventures with fresh eyes on that ancestry and kind of see what's coming up from that. So and
I think especially too with how like one thing I've been enjoying lately with in Pathfinder is like with the Ancestor Guide. I just think Ancestor Guide is like one of the like best sort of player character option things like I've ever read it, and I love specifically what they do with the typically monstrous sort of groups, right? Like the write up on orcs there is just right. Like I love how they sort of give orcs sort of without taking away. Like a lot of people were like, oh, you can't give something like an orc death or else you'll take away all what makes it cool. But I feel like they sort of really capitalize on the stuff that makes orcs cool while also giving them a lot of extra depth and things like that. And so and like I like that like goblins are here, like in the core and what they've done with them. So I'm looking forward to something like the gnolls and them getting a similar treatment. That'd be really great.
Yeah, and there are a couple of other ancestries in there as well. On Sazi, am I remembering correctly on how to pronounce that? Because I always want to say
I think it is Anasi. I personally always butcher it, but I believe it is Anasi, the sort of spider.
Yeah, arachnid humanoids, right? Kind of.
They're really great.
Yeah.
And then what's the we should get Gripply, right?
I believe so. I believe
Gripply,
I believe Gripply are in there as well. Yeah. So from tiny frog people to spiders to gnoll hunters. What what an assortment that we're getting out of that space. Yeah. Is there a particular location in the Anandi? Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. The Anandi. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there a location in the Mwangi Expanse that you, if you got the chance to homebrew an adventure in one of those locations, just removed from adventure paths and things like that? Well, maybe I should talk to you about this after the book comes out, so that we can maybe have a few more insights on it.
I mean, I will say, Natambu, Songwind City, is like really, a big one that I am looking forward to just using in my own home games. Like I will, will certainly be porting people in my home game over to there, and it's just this great kind of like city that's like at once sort of like parts that are sort of like wild, but then also like metropolitan. It's just like this very wide mix of things. Is without being able to sort of say more about it, it's just like a really cool place.
Really cool place. Well, I am so looking forward to getting to adventure there when all of those resources come out. Thank you for all of the writing you do to bring these games to us. Thank you. Who are Paizoverse fans. But I think we've got all of our players back at the table, so I think it's a great chance for us to dive back into round 3 if we are ready.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks like some of the positivity from the Korvosa Conquerors is starting to heat things up, and then we're right in the middle of the scrum.
We're ready to roll.
Yeah. Versha, do you want to lead out for us here?
Top of round 3.
Top of round 3.
Good. Nope. Hey, let's see here.
Sorry, I was muted.
Hey, thanks, Kyle. Welcome back.
So from where I'm at right now, how far away is Anton from me?
Anton, let's see. He is 40 feet over, and he is 25 feet up. So, probably in the 35-foot range, I would guess.
All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my first action to move. I'm going to fly as close as I can to the flag with my 160-foot move. So however far over and up I can get, probably, well, let's see.
You could stop right next to Anton and where he is, and within grabbing range of the flag, I believe.
Well, if I stop there, can I grab the flag?
Let's see. I am needing a reminder to peek at that myself. If on being, is it on the square itself or next to the square itself? It's still on top of the pole, so just grabbing it. You don't need to be on top or like standing in the same square to grab it. So I think it's just a one action next to it to grab it, if I remember right. However, you immediately, if you have he's flying up there. So he would be able to be adjacent to it. But remember, the flag would then bear you straight downwards to the next closest ground-like thing. In this case, the platform and the ring of fire.
All right, let's see. I'm going to think about this here. I think what I want to do might be 2 actions. Yeah. Well, let's try this. So I'm right next to Anton there, and then I'm going to cast Hydraulic Push on him.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Anton, that is a 28. Yes. All right.
That is right.
Yeah, so if you could toss out a d20, just roll 1 d20.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Bad roll.
Oh, wow.
That is a
Wow.
6 on the
Yeah.
flat check, audience, which
Okay.
unfortunately for an invisible
It's
character.
concealed.
Man,
An additional close shave for Anton von Kaskaren.
I like to get a little touch up on the sides every now and then.
Yeah.
You had a haircut and you were just about to get the shower. So
We get the shampoo and rinse.
shampoo,
Here,
get the whole
here you are.
rinse.
Here you are thinking you were in an arena match, but you're actually at Supercuts.
Supercuts. Here we are. Supercuts is the backup name for Smash Finder, I think. All right.
Abbas have used
Supercut Smash Finder.
of inspired stratagem to give Versha a advantage on that concealment check.
Ooh, tell me more about this this ability that you're using, or tell our audience about this.
We spent 10 minutes during our daily preparations reviewing stratagems for the day's adventures with 4 allies. So as a reaction, one of my allies is about to attempt an attack or a skill check. I guess that's not an attack then. Never mind.
No, the flat check is not an attack check, an attack roll, or a skill check, unfortunately.
Yep.
Ah,
The
bummer.
attack was good though.
It was. The attack was right on.
If only it
My.
mattered, you know.
All right, Versha, is that the end of your turn?
I guess I give this invisible man a wash, and that's my turn.
All right, Anton,
All right.
freshly cut.
Freshly cut. Well, I mean, the first thing I would like to do is grab the flag.
Flag is in hand, and it is obviously in your hands as well. Everyone can tell.
Yes. And then I have a question about action economy of getting down from here. What is
Yes.
required to get down from here?
Hop off.
Okay, so is that a leap or is?
You could climb down. You could jump down and just take the fall damage, unless you have cat fall, at which point you'd probably be fine. If you have cat fall, you could leap down and take no damage.
Okay. Then I would like to do that. And
Okay.
what is the action economy on that?
It's just one action one action to grab the flag and one action to hop down in a square next to where you're currently standing. So you'll still need to make the reflex save for the wall of fire.
What could possibly go wrong? Okay, 30.
Ooh. Allard, is a 30 enough to pass the ring of fire?
Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
evasion, and so I would like to be down. So I have to at an adjacent square,
Correct. Yeah, for your leap down.
and then okay. So one action to grab the flag, one action to leap down, and then I mean I'd probably just want to go off the edge over here.
All right, kind of a stride action to get over that way, and then drop again. How good is your cat fall here? What's your training level in acrobatics?
I have master in acrobatics.
Master in acrobatics. Wow.
So I get to treat my falls as if they're 50 feet shorter.
Well, I believe you land on your feet there on the ground.
Like,
So
Wow.
Okay.
1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Yep. Is
Can I
that
stride again? Am I still hasted?
Yep. Haste has a duration of a minute, I believe. So
Then I
nothing
guess,
has
then I
deactivated
will
that.
stride.
And I have a question here. So I have
Yeah.
no escape as a reaction. Is that usable
Ooh.
in this situation?
What's the trigger for no escape?
A foe within reach attempts to move away from you, and I
Yep.
keep pace with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you can move right up next to them. So the question here is, do you end your turn at the top of the platform, or do you follow him straight off the platform as well?
That's a great question. You said it was 50 feet. How far down? 25 feet?
25 feet down, yes. Yep.
25 feet down.
Yep.
Oh, that's a tough decision. You know,
Yeah.
it's the flag. I gotta follow.
Follow the flag.
so
Okay.
It's the flag.
Yeah.
So
I just
So
wanted,
sorry.
Yeah.
What did you have?
so I just wanted to check. Is that's Sevelin moving out of my reach?
That is Sevelin moving
Yeah.
out.
Would
Mhm.
that
Sure.
allow
Yeah.
me an attack of opportunity because I have the attack of opportunity feat?
You have attack of opportunity.
Here
Swing.
comes,
Okay.
yeah, here comes
Yeah.
the chain
Reactions,
reaction.
Reaction conga line. I love it.
She gets
Uh-huh.
a reaction.
Artemis, I
Dominoes.
love you.
So I'm just blanking on how attack of opportunity works because I know it's a feat in this. Is
Yep.
that my reaction or?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
spending your
Okay.
reaction for the round to make a strike. So just
Okay.
make it a strike.
Gotcha.
Ooh,
I think that's a crit.
that
Alright.
might
I think.
be.
That is a crit.
Ooh, okay, Sevelin.
Yeah, that was-
Brutal.
Bold maneuver. Sevelin, bold maneuver. All right. So, audience, that was a 38 on the strike. Base damage was 23, but we're going to pump that up to 46 points.
And there's also
Damage,
the
right?
fire damage.
Right, that's right, which I think on a critical strike goes up to a D12 with fire damage.
D10. Is,
D10.
sorry, is it?
I think it's a
Or-
D10 of persistent fire.
My
Yeah, or sorry,
apologies.
yes, D6 and then D10 persistent fire.
D10. Okay.
You rolled higher
Oh.
on the D10.
I
Than
did.
you
I'm
did on the
trying to
D12.
help out with that. But let's see. So we have 46 points of slashing damage plus 9 points of deadly slashing damage.
Okay.
So that all gets combined to 55 points of slashing
Good
damage, I believe.
lord.
And the 11 persistent bleed.
And 11 persistent bleed damage.
Does the one negative damage get doubled?
Yes, that would as well. Yes. So
1 point
Audience.
of damage.
In case anyone's wondering, this is why I invited Artemis to join us.
Artemis's dice
She
luck.
builds these like horrifying paladin types.
And Artemis's dice
The
luck
intro I already knew.
unparalleled.
My paladin rolls a chainsaw that never doesn't crit.
Wow.
that is something else. And Sevelin, just remind us quick. Do you have Catfall by chance?
I don't have Catfall, but I do have a Ring of Energy Resistance Fire.
Oh,
So
great.
take 5
Oh.
less.
Five less.
Yay!
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You can remove. You can nudge
Take
that
what we
down.
can.
The edge off.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. But you will land prone when you hit the ground because
Oh.
you're jumping off the side there. So this is part of the question of do you want to end on the edge of the platform or on the ground?
Wow. I didn't think about the prone thing.
Sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
So your follow would have taken you from here to here or here. I'm willing to give you either one. It'd be 12 points of damage to hit the ground, and you'd be prone at the start of your turn. But you'd be on the ground.
And it's one action to stand up.
It's one action to stand up. Yep.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really help me to follow them if I'm not going to really follow them. I'll land on the ground.
All right. So with a mighty roar, perhaps.
Mighty roar.
What does it look like when Sevelin goes diving off the side of the platform?
I get surprisingly flat. My lizard body like almost turns into a puddle.
A sad
Yeah.
puddle.
Nice. Okay. Well, what a turn, Anton. There, I believe that's the end of your
That was
actions.
quite
Wow. Yeah.
Wow, what a play.
Wow. Sevelin, it's your turn.
Someone's gonna stand up, pick himself up, brush himself off a little bit, and then I'm gonna chase after that flag.
Yeah.
So
go
I'll
for
take
it.
my next move action to get. Let's see. Now, if I wanted to get in front of Anton, I would take some move actions to move around them. Is that right? Or some attacks of opportunity.
If he has
No, I
them.
don't think so. I don't have the.
Yeah.
So attacks of opportunity are a special reaction that only a few classes get in second edition. Not everyone.
They're rare now.
Yeah,
They're rare.
they
Yeah.
are.
Oh, good to know. All right, I'm gonna risk it, and I'll just place myself right in front of Anton to try to cut their movement off.
Sure. Okay.
We gave out all of the attacks of opportunity last.
No more. That's it.
more.
And I'm gonna
Hit our
swing.
quota.
Okay.
Take one swing with my heavy pick. See if I can do something here.
All
Hey,
right.
I'm gonna use my inspired stratagem, just like we showed him. Roll
All right.
All right.
All in the plans.
All right.
Oh,
34 to
that
hit.
hits me. Oh,
roll it just in
flat check.
crit.
Flat check.
Yep. Roll it one more time for the inspired stratagem,
Oh,
just
yeah.
in
Okay,
case.
See if you crit.
Oh yeah, see for the crit.
Okay. So
34 on the first one, 31 on the second one.
Okay, but then we have to roll the flat check, right?
Yep.
And how do I do that?
Oh, sure. We'll just roll a d20. So /R space 1d20 would be the roll 20 command for that.
It's a 4 on the die.
Oh,
Ability is the
you
best
are a
way.
weasel over there.
Well, the goal is 11 on a flat check when your opponent is invisible, unfortunately.
Remember to tip your barbers, friends.
Do.
Oh my God.
You know what? I do always tip my barber. This is the karma
go.
coming back.
But you know, I love this. Is like you've gotten the cut. You're like, good day, and you're like going back, and then it's like, no, they're like trying to like upsell you, and you're just like, no, thank you. Like,
Nice. Here's your complimentary pick, sir, to take with you home.
for treating my barber well.
All right, Sevelin, do you have any actions remaining here on your turn?
No, cry. Can I cry? Is a free action?
Yeah,
as a free action.
absolutely.
Actually, 3 actions.
And Dandelion.
All right. Okay. The last couple of people's turns didn't go at all like I expected. So
Yeah.
my goodness. Okay. I have multiple different spells I could cast.
Mm-hmm. What are you thinking?
I think I might give this barbarian near me a bad day.
Ooh. All right.
I just need to check. Yes. I am, for 2 actions, casting Agonizing Despair on
Ooh.
Sevelin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's a will save.
Sure.
Okay.
And they're in your 34.
Succeed.
All right. If
so
you
you
click on
take-
the name of your spell in your character sheet, that's how it'll pop up the whole
Helpful.
description there for
Good.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. There we go. So you take half damage and
Mhm.
are frightened 1.
Okay.
So that is. Are we rounding down or rounding up?
Rounding down, so that
Alright.
would be
6
6.
points of
Okay.
mental damage,
Mm-hmm.
and you are frightened 1.
Yeah. Okay.
I am also, as a move action, gonna stow that wand.
Okay. Wand away.
Wand
As
away.
the- All right. Any other actions for you, Dandelion?
So casting the spell is 2 actions.
Mhm.
Stowing the wand, is that 1 action?
That would be 1. Yep.
All right, so that's it.
Okay.
Oh, I just remember. Did we do? Someone had the bleed damage.
That's
Did we
right.
Make the check and record that.
Yeah. So Sevelin, if you could roll another flat check, DC 15 flat check to see if that bleeding stops. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Okay.
check 15.
Nice.
Yeah. So you still take that 11 points of bleed damage, but after that, the bleeding stops.
Great. I already added it, the 11, so
Okay.
we're good.
Cool.
Poor lizard.
Right. Grick. Are you muted?
Oh, Don, I think you're muted. Just
I was.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to step out of the spikes.
Good idea.
Do I take any damage for moving out of them or anything?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my Tempest Surge on Sevelin there, and I'm going to need a reflex save.
Oh Lord.
Mhm.
Reflex save, you got it. 24.
That's probably a pass, right?
go ahead and click on the
24
name of the spell
feels-
there.
Oh yeah.
24 is a little low.
A little low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if that pops up there for you.
Oh, you see 29.
9. Okay.
So I surround a foe in a swirling storm of violent winds, roiling clouds, and crackling lightning. This storm deals 1d12 damage. On a failure, you are now clumsy 2 for 1 round and take 1 persistent electricity damage.
However, because it's a focus spell, it gets heightened.
Yeah.
Your current casting spell. So, what kind of damage is S01 looking at here?
Looks like 42.
2.
Oh my goodness.
This poor
That
lizard.
is
This poor
quite a
lizard.
roll on those d12s. 9, 10,
Right.
8, 8, 7.
What do you call
Wow. What happens when lightning strikes a giant barbarian lizard? I guess.
The same
Wow.
thing that happens to everything else.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my word.
And
Okay.
yeah, that's all me. That's all I've got.
Andy's clumsy 2 for 1 round.
Clumsy 2 for 1 round.
That
Okay.
has
5
made me-
persistent electricity damage.
that quote
Yowza.
has made me 12 years old again, having confused feelings about Halle Berry.
There you go. There you go.
Cool. Barbas.
All right. I am worried about that flag. I don't know if I have the movement to get it and try to take it. However,
Okay. So when you descend at a 45-degree angle or greater, you actually, I think, you can descend a little faster. Quinn, or if you have the fly rules there in mind, perhaps. But what's your fly speed, Barabbas?
35.
35. Okay. So I believe with 2 actions, you should be able to two fly actions. You should be able to get adjacent to Anton from your current position.
I would do that and then attempt to steal the flag from him and then run away.
Steal away. Okay. So stealing the flag, that is a special action that Vanessa created for the capture the flag match. It's 1 action. It requires the thievery skill.
I have. Oh, I gotcha.
Yep.
And does my pickpocket feat factor in at all in this?
Ooh, that is a great question. I believe pickpocket
Is the flag in
might
one
apply.
of Anton's pockets?
Is it in his pockets? In one of his invisible pockets. So I think maybe the voice in my ear will assist me in this as well. But it should not, yeah, because it's not an unattended object.
Gotcha. Or a
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
My skills now.
Okay, and Anton, this is going to be against your perception DC.
All right, 34.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh,
That will do it. And because the flag is super obvious and not invisible,
Yes.
that flat check is not going to apply. Barabbas,
I get right there.
you, I believe, yeah, you should be able to fly to that location from where you were before here with your 70 feet of flying over 2 actions going downwards. But remember, when you grab the flag, you immediately descend to the ground.
Yeah, I figured that I was on the ground already when I got to him.
Perfect. There you go.
And I have my hasted stride to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Well, remember, diagonals count double in Pathfinder, 2nd edition as well. What's your total ground speed? 35 still?
I thought I was going every other one counts as my bad.
Yep, you're good. All good. You've got a 35-foot movement speed, though.
Yes, sir.
Okay, away.
Terrence, I got the flag.
Oh boy. Oh, what do we do? What do we do?
I never thought we would get this.
I didn't
far.
think this would happen. Okay. Shit. Pull it together.
Run!
Me?
And Terrence, it's your turn.
Perfect. So, right now, that changed the whole game plan. I'm gonna quick. Yep. Okay, so this should work. We're gonna go with who is closest to him right now, Anton or Olivia. I think Anton's gonna be faster. Ooh, but he's pretty hard to target right now.
Yep, you are on the other side of a wall.
Well, yeah. But besides that, is he invisible?
He is still invisible.
Perfect.
He hasn't made an attack action yet.
Well, then in that case, Terrence hardly knows he's there, and I go, "All right, Brabus, I got you." And I run around the wall, and I look up, look up at. I peek over this tiny wall as best I can, kind of jump to look at Olivia if I can. Can I even see from there?
From there, it's a little bit of a steep angle, but
okay.
What's the range on the effect you're trying to do?
Right now, 30. So how far do I have to be?
You got to be almost on top because remember, she's 25 feet.
That's right, 25 feet
well.
up.
Yeah.
I didn't see the 30 foot. I could have figured it was 60. Okay, then switch up. We're going with what was it called? It was the.
This bag of tricks has.
Right, there's just so many bags of tricks.
Yeah.
All right, so in this case, we're gonna go with. It's a 60 footer. What was it? Oh, yeah, Agonizing Despair, the same one that was just used prior. The good bards. So that one can reach 60 feet. If I'm like here, do I have line of sight or?
Let's see. I think we just gonna quick check something here to see.
Because if not, I can totally go up some stairs.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, I think you might have a little more luck if you were to move around a bit.
I could probably go up to here. Actually, that'd be the.
Sure.
I could see from there, correct?
Yep, 10, 20, 30, 35 feet to get to there. What's your movement speed?
40.
40. Okay. Yep, you'd be able to get to
line of sight there.
These squares, and I believe she'd have a little cover on you, but
oh, you're right, and that's a 60 feet range. Oh, never mind.
Exactly, right at 60 feet.
Okay, perfect.
But also plus 15 feet.
Oh, you're right.
So this is you're got me right back. And speaking of junior high, I'm in junior high math.
Doing
it's
some
gonna
math
be
here.
Just effectively 60 feet. So I think if you're kind of balancing on the edge here of the spikes, I believe that's.
I would love to canonically balance on the edge of these spikes.
Gonna do it for you. Yeah.
All right. Then if that, I run up there and I look over and I try and connect with Olivia. I go, you know what? I really liked your style in the beginning, but you kind of freak me out.
Understandable. I should.
Yeah, she does that to everyone.
You know, normally
I'm very nice once you get to know me.
Normally, I'm a fan of the rough and tough type, but it's kind of creepy, and I'm a rat man. So with this blistering invective, we got the DC 28 will save. Here, let me click the actual button for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, is this bard lighting?
What?
Is that bard lighting?
Sorry, it wasn't. It was agonizing despair.
Oh, no. Agonizing despair.
Ooh. That's what it was.
Olivia, what'd you get there?
I think that's a critical. No, not a critical fail, just a fail.
Ooh, that was close. Yeah.
Okay. So right now, and it's not. Yep. So it is heightened, and that puts it at.
Sure. What spell level are you casting it at?
So that is a 5th for me.
5th level spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that will be 8d6 mental damage, I believe, right? On a failure.
Yeah, I think full. It's full, so whatever that would.
Yeah. Here, do you mind if I roll that for you there? Real quick,
go ahead,
just to
please do.
Punch that in.
Let's get these numbers.
4.
Right. 4.
That's mean.
I was in it for the frightened. I didn't even.
That's just a bonus.
That's just the salt. I didn't mean to strike you in the heart so hard there, Olivia. I was here to steal hearts, not break them.
Well, it turns out
Alright.
stealing hearts from people's chests is quite damaging.
Kind of murderous, honestly. Fucked up.
There it is.
was
So
the one.
for the audience, that's it. For the audience, that was 34 points of mental damage, and Olivia is now frightened 2 from that hit. That was a large blow.
I love it. And that's
Okay.
finito for Terrence.
So for
Okay,
Terrence.
Olivia, finish it up.
Okay, so Frighten 2 gives me a -2 to all checks. Does that include strikes or?
Does indeed.
All
Okay.
checks.
Checks AC and
Oh,
saving
-2
throws and
to my
DCs.
AC.
Yep.
Gross.
Right, frightened is a pretty brutal condition.
Uh,
Yeah.
but it doesn't compel me to move away or anything like that, correct?
No.
No.
Wonderful.
That-
okay,
that's
that's what
specifically
matters.
like
Not anymore.
Okay, I imagine I still incur difficult terrain going down the stairs.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Not yes, sir. Sorry. Yes.
It's all good. So we are gonna look at, oh gosh, 2 move actions then. 2, bring me down to the bottom of the steps.
Hello.
Ah.
Hello, it's me again. I'm still here.
Just scared.
Just scared. But turns out when you're scared, everything just starts looking a little bit more fun to strike.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, my.
So that's gonna be a 34 after the thingies.
Mhm. It would have crit otherwise?
No. But
Oh, okay.
a little close.
Gotcha. All right. So 36 to hit, and Olivia, go ahead and give the audience the damage there.
We're going to be looking at 19 slashing damage, 1 additional negative damage, 4 persistent bleed damage, and then 2 fire damage.
Sounds good. I will use my reaction to cast Blood Vendetta.
Oh,
Ooh.
So
All right.
will save, please.
not again. So this is
And a
gonna be
-2 on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, is that a
that's
crit?
not good.
That's a looks
I
like
think that'll be a crit because that's going to be a 17 afterwards.
That would be a crit.
Dang, okay. All right. Blood Vendetta. Yep, that was a slashing attack. You've got some persistent bleed damage you'll take on your turn. So what is Olivia going to be hit with here?
20 points of damage, and then persistent bleed as well. I don't know.
20. It's just 20 persistent bleed.
20 persistent bleed. Got it.
20 persistent
just
bleed.
20%. Okay.
That's a wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
his rune scars on his body glow as you hit him.
Oh, rune scars. That's right. That's right.
Nice.
That's right. Okay. So, well, 20 persistent bleed is quite the effect. Olivia, do you have any actions remaining, or is that the end of your turn?
It'll have taken me 2 actions to get down there. So yeah, no, that'll be all. Do I make the bleed check at the end of the turn here, or?
Yes. You'll
Okay.
take 20
so
points
take
of
the
damage,
20
and then
and
yeah.
check.
Okay, so that's just a flat D20.
That's right.
Mhm.
I know. 20 bleed
A lot.
is.
Mhm.
20 bleed is.
Oh,
Ooh.
I think
it
5
okay.
doesn't get me out of
continues.
this.
Mm.
Oh no.
No, 5 will not
Okay.
do it. But luckily, 5 doesn't count as a critical fail on a flat check. That's good, right?
Yeah.
We're not bumping it
Look
up
at
to
the bright
40
side,
persistent
right?
bleed. Yeah.
All right. So this is the last round we're coming into here. We've got the flag
Yeah.
in play in the middle here. Versha.
Huh. Let's see.
All alone up there.
I know. I have all my friends left me.
It's lonely at the top.
So, let's see. If I were to fly down next to my friend here. What is that theoretically gonna run me? Is that I can do that in my 1 move action, correct?
Yeah, what is your fly speed right now?
60 feet.
60 feet.
I just don't know what the angle of the stairs and whatnot.
Mhm. Yeah, 45-degree angle. Quinn, I'm inclined to say it's sufficient. How about you?
Yeah, I agree.
All right. I'd love to move next to my friend. Can I grab the flag from him, or does he have to pass it on his turn? That was something I probably should have asked first.
Sure.
Could I just, as a friend, grab the flag from him?
You could attempt to steal the flag from your friend, or wrestle the flag away from him.
Fail my save, whatever it is.
Yeah. Thievery versus perception, or athletics versus fortitude.
Close my eyes.
Yeah.
Give me the flag.
Taking it from your ally seems like a totally reasonable thing.
I mean, it seems like something you should be able to spend the action for, or like if they've got it and they're like, unless they're resisting, they're like, no, my glory, right? And then you settle it out. But if they're it's like, oh no, like it should be maybe just the action. But I'm not.
I feel like one action makes total sense here.
Will you willingly give me the flag? That's maybe.
Yeah. All right. First,
if my friend will
baton
give me the
running
flag, I will take it. Baton it.
Yep.
We're relay racing now.
take it.
So I will have now floated to the ground.
Correct.
With my final action, I will move another 30 feet.
Okay.
Oops. So I'll move there and then up one.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Does Olivia have attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
Does indeed.
Mhm.
Yes. So
Will you hit me or one of me?
Oh, that's
Their
true.
image is still out.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you still have all of your images, don't you?
Yeah.
I do.
Now, do you lose an image when you get hit?
It doesn't say that I do.
I know in 1E it's you only lose an image when the image gets hit.
I think so.
They modified it a bit in PF2. Let me just.
It looks like it says.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Once an image is hit. Okay.
Yeah. Rain, do you need any help rolling that attack roll there?
Oh, do I have access to?
You should.
Yes,
But I am happy to.
I will roll the. Now I don't necessarily know all of her special things, but are they
You
all
don't need to.
procced on that? Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll the +1 striking, wounding, everything.
Five.
Sorry.
Okay.
23.
Okay. 23.
That will not hit. Well, and
Oh, you win this time.
Does it miss by less than 5?
yes.
So it does hit one of the mirror images.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's actually as long as it's not a critical
Does it
failure
critical?
on the attack, one of
Okay.
them goes away. Yep.
Cool. So
Yeah.
30
That was sort of where I was confusing that other thing. with
Yeah, I
that.
was thinking of one.
Yeah.
Right.
All
A
right.
lot of 1E.
So get out of there safely,
Yep,
and I
so you get to
run
run.
here with the flag.
That's right. Okay. Risha, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Aaron, Anton.
So
You know, they said
Fantastic.
they said the cut was free, but they didn't say they were going to take your flag.
So I think. Let me see. Now, I don't think I have line of sight to see that the flag was passed off from where I am.
Yeah, so
Oh,
the
okay. I see
flag
the
gives off
glow.
like a 20-foot glow. Yeah, it's
The flag is
pretty
super
obvious. Yeah, yeah.
So I think then I would.
Hmm.
So I think I'm
Yeah.
going to try to chase down the flag. I don't know if S01 gets attacks of opportunity or anything.
Ooh. What do you think, Sevlin?
That would be that's a feat in Pathfinder 2e.
Yes, you'd have to specifically take it as a
I don't. What's the feat called?
attack of opportunity. Yep.
Classic. No, I don't have it.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yep.
going to stride to there,
Okay.
And then I believe I'm going to sneak to here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to interrupt, but can I use
Yeah.
a reaction at that point to follow?
I was gonna ask that. Yeah.
You absolutely can. Yes, you do still have your action to follow. I believe he ended his turn right about here. Anton, is that right?
Yes, that was the one.
His first stride. So you'd be one square away from that Severin. In one of these. Yep.
And does clumsy affect that at all? Movement?
No, you can look up the clumsy condition. It affects a couple of other things, but I don't believe it affects your move speed. Yeah, it's dex damage. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Okay. And then, yeah. Oh, but if I attack, I lose my invisibility. Okay, I'm not going to attack. I'm going to.
If it helps, it
I'm
is the
going to
last
sneak, though.
round probably of combat. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, then I think I will attack that. All right, so I'm going to use an ability that allows me to sneak up to my speed. What's up? Oh, sorry. I'm going to use an ability that allows me to sneak up to my speed, and I'm able to sneak at full speed due to another ability.
Mm-hmm.
And if my stealth check is successful, I can attack at the end of my sneak.
Ooh, interesting. All right.
Where's my sheet?
Yeah. Okay.
Pop up the thing. It is
Move, sneak and move.
underhand.
Sure.
Assault.
Yeah.
Stealth. This
And
is
you have
against
-2 penalty on it.
Yep.
This is against.
Perception DC, I think. So Barabbas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, you're above and beyond that.
Critical
Is
success.
it a critical success? I don't know what critical success does in this game.
So Barabbas has a perception DC of 28.
Oh,
So
well,
yeah.
I don't think it has any added benefit
Yep.
for critical success, but
Mhm.
I am going to just come up and be like, nothing personal, kid. And hit with the gloom blade, or attempt
Knives
to hit
out.
with the gloom blade. Oh,
Ooh.
28?
I believe my AC is 28 exactly. So yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Ooh.
twinsies.
All right.
Dealing 4 piercing damage to you.
You know, that seems a little low, and I'm seeing that it probably is. Yeah, for your character. My apologies. It looks like that's one thing that didn't quite get all the way updated there.
Oh, what's up?
Is it just a D6 plus 2? Okay. Yeah, my apologies. Nope, correct.
Yep, no. Yeah, I don't have the dex to damage ability.
Yeah,
Oh.
but you can
now I
do
would be
2d6 of sneak attack damage, I believe, though, right? We're hitting from stealth.
Yes. Oh yes, sneak attack damage. Is it?
That is a. Ooh, yeah. Go ahead, there, Anton. Sure. Believe
Oh.
it was the last
So
time we did that.
that's-
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2 actions. I do that and stealth up, and then I'm going to. Yeah, then I'm just going to keep on striding.
All right.
Hello. Just
All
do a
right, where'd you
little-
come from?
Hi. Oh, you can see me now. Oh wait, I didn't plan this out all the way.
Get away from me. Us, I should say.
Okay. So we did have a question from the chat there about the scoring for grabbing the flag, and I'm going to ask the voice in my ear to remind me if it's each time the flag is grabbed or if when it's just taken from the other team that points apply there. I apologize. Points only apply on scoring for the flag, correct? Yeah, I don't recall us giving points for just grabbing the flag or taking it away. Yeah, but it's 50 points. Yes, 50 points for planting the flag. Yep.
All right.
Okay. Well, that is Anton's complete turn. Let's get up to Bersha.
All right.
Yeah. And who have we got up next?
Right. And we've got S01 going.
All right.
Michael, we lost your audio.
Oh. Michael?
Sorry about that.
All good.
So if I wanted to do a jump, is that a separate action from just a move? Say, for example, I wanted to jump behind Olivia.
Ah, sure. Well, I think Olivia has, if it helps with your tactics, she's used her reaction for the round, and she'd only have one of those. So if you wanted to do a run and jump as an athletics check to land on the, say, on the north side of her, I believe you should be able to do that with powerful leap, I believe. Let's see, maybe we can see an athletics check to give that a try.
Okay,
Yeah.
and all right, here we go. 29.
Okay.
And I've got a -2. I believe that's a dex check, so I've got a -2 for that because of my clumsy. It's 27.
Do you also get an additional -1 from Frightened 1?
Frightened 1, that's right, 26.
Okay.
So no, athletics should be a strength.
Yeah,
Oh,
strength.
thank you.
Yep.
So
Thank you.
Yeah.
So +2 to that, 28 then.
28. I believe. Yeah, DC on a high jump is 30. Yep. So if and it would be 2 actions to leap up there, or if your move speed is 45 feet while you're raging, correct? You could also just
Yes.
run around and do a whole lap of circles around the whole place if you wanted to.
All right.
Try and get there.
Well, knowing that it's 2 actions, I'm just going to get up into
Yeah.
combat range.
Yep.
Flank,
Okay.
and I'll move right up to my good old buddy, Barbarous there.
Okay.
And I'm going to, first off, I'm going to attempt to demoralize.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
See if
Haven't
I can
seen
do a
that
little
yet.
something here.
Excellent. Excellent.
I hear you like graves. How would you like to meet your own?
Oh, wow.
Boom. All right. Got an intimidation check coming in here.
28.
28 versus Olivia's will DC. Olivia, getting settled back in. So
Oh.
I believe that is that'll be a regular success. So,
Great.
all right.
Then, oh, go ahead.
Nope. That's just okay. You got her. Got Olivia back to frightened 1, I believe.
Fantastic.
Darn.
Frightened 1, and then I'll follow that up with a swing with my pick. See if I can land one.
Okay.
That's going to be a 35 to hit.
Go for it.
Okay.
-1 for Frightened 1, 34.
Yep.
Okay, 34 to hit.
Normal hit.
All right. So you're going to take 35 points of damage there.
Oh. Not 35. 35 is the
sorry.
attack roll. Yep, you're
Right,
good.
16 points of piercing damage.
Shots.
That is terrible.
And that'll be my turn. That's it.
All right. Let's get that there.
Right. I am going to, as a 1 move action, so I'm gonna stride, I think, to right. Oh, my pointer is still hidden. I'm gonna stride right to the edge of the spikes here. So I can just, oop.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
question. Do I have line of sight on Olivia? There's walls and stuff. I don't think I do.
No, you don't. That 10-foot wall there is a solid wall. Yep.
Good to know. But I would have line of sight for something happening in this sort of general vicinity, correct? Right next to Sevelin
yes.
and
Yep.
Barabbas. I am going to cast Flame Strike
Oh.
on Sevelin and Barabbas and sort of everything in this general 10-foot circle area.
Okay.
All right,
Ten-
let me bring that up.
Yeah, go ahead and bring up Flame Strike for us here.
A boop.
Massive column of flame with a 10-foot radius going
All right.
out.
Barabbas succeeds.
I believe I should also have evasion. Maybe I don't. One sec.
Evasion there. Let's check and see. Believe. Yes.
Now and
Yep.
now this is where the clumsy will apply.
This is Sevelin. Ooh.
So -2 to that, that'd be a 22 then.
Your let's see. Yeah, your clumsy condition I think only lasted one round, if I recall correctly, from getting hit before. So it should have ended at the end of your turn.
Well, good.
Yep.
Regular failure?
A
Regular
regular
success.
failure. Yep.
All right. So, oh, that's not a great 8d6. 28 points of fire damage. And if...
Yep.
Oh, sorry. 28 points of fire damage.
Okay. Sevelin, you've got some fire resistance, I think, if I remember right.
Yep, that's right. I got 5 fire resistance.
So,
Okay.
you would apply only half of it
Oh, okay.
because the flame is infused with divine energy.
Mhm. All right, so we'll round down. There'll be 2 points of 2 points of fire resistance. Sevelin, looking pretty rough. Are you still standing there?
I'm still standing,
Oh my.
just barely. I'm ready to molt here.
Sure.
Wait, is Evelyn still have a turn?
Well, Dandelion, if that's the end of your turn, there is
That's
one other thing I forgot about the end of Sevelin's turn, is that I believe you've got some persistent electricity damage. Are we right, Don Grick? There for that. I believe it's 5 points of persistent electricity damage.
Yep, 5.
Take that and then give us a flat check.
Well, I gotta say, I also have a ring of energy resistance electricity.
Oh,
5.
okay. Well,
Oh,
there
you go.
All right.
Back in.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, well
Very
done.
nice.
Okay.
So now you're just getting a persistent massage.
This is our spa day. Look, it's
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, Grick.
Yeah, that's going to. I don't know if I'm around the corner, so I don't see this happening. So I don't know that what I'm going to do is less than useful. So I'm going to stride forward and just gonna kind of rub my hands together and throw an electric arc at Sevelin and Barbers.
And Barabbas.
Barabbas?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Reflex saves, if I'm right. Correct, Grick? You want to give us that spell description there?
Yes.
Oh, nice, Evelyn.
The lizard.
Darn.
So Sevelin's like, I am sick of being a dumping ground for your spells. Off me.
Punching bag.
Basic reflex save, DC 29.
Oh, okay.
So not quite a critical success. So that's good.
But
Oh no, it's a 20. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. Yep.
Okay. So 19 points of damage. So an arc of lightning leaps from one target to another. 19 for those that failed.
Sure.
I don't really have a critical success thing for that.
That's not a thing.
Nope. Yeah, no damage for Sevelin. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And I also have a.
There you go.
Resist electricity.
What?
Okay.
Yep.
So it's
Okay.
a little less than 19
Yep.
points of damage. Okay. All right. Is that it for Grick at this point?
That's it. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Terrence. All you.
Oops. I think we're on
Barabbas.
Oh,
Barabbas.
Barabbas. Sorry. I was-
Barabbas is gonna go. Let's see, I gotta move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Is that right? Can I go
Looks like it. I believe so.
there? 35.
Yep.
All right, cool. 35. I will grab the flag from Versha.
Run, brother.
Relay.
Okay. Spend an action to grab.
Yeah, then I got 3 more moves to get as far as I can. What's that going to do for me?
Well, it would be one action to grab the flag. So you should have, I think, 2 actions remaining.
Yes. Yeah, my bad. The third one was the one I did first.
Yeah. So where you want to head for is the ladder, starting to make your way up to the top of the bunker.
60 feet to the ladder, and then I have 10 more feet.
All right. Yep. Climbing is a different action. So it's 2 strides to get to the ladder. And there you stand at the base of the ladder.
Oh, this is going to be close.
Yeah.
I can't go any farther.
Yeah.
Terrence.
Indeed. All right. That is the end of Barabbas's turn. Terrence.
Terrence.
I don't think there's a way with my movement speed. I only have 40, and to get over there would take so much movement. So I don't think I could
Jump
get
over the
up
spikes. What could go wrong?
Well, that would even then, I think that's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then I only have 1. Would that be an action to crawl? So that'd be 2 actions? 3? I have 40 feet movement.
Yep, you're looking at 2 actions to get next to Barabbas. Yeah.
And then the third would only get me how far up the ladder at all?
Oh.
well,
to grab the flag.
third action. would
Oh,
be to
you're
grab the
right.
flag, yeah.
To grab the flag.
Yeah. So close.
All right.
Close.
All
Oh
right.
man.
Well then. We're gonna have to go with just some snazzy little pizzazz ending, and I'm gonna come out here, and I'm gonna just okay, let's see, let's go with Anton there. I'm gonna look at him and say, here's a story about a sad little lass who got his hair cut much too fast. Then he faced down the Gatekeeper clan and ran into a shadow blast. And I launch a shadow blast.
Oh no.
Nice.
So
All right. Tell us more about Shadow Blast. Yeah.
So I can either do a 50-foot line. If I don't, I guess I could stand right there to do it. 50-foot line, and just do it that way. That way I don't hurt my teammate.
Right. Yep.
So that there is a 28 basic. It says basic reflex, basic will. Why is that both?
So basic, there are different kinds of saves that you make on different forms that it takes. So if you've got the Shadow Blast spell there, it should tell you.
I'm going with force.
Yeah. So depending on the kind of thing that you do with it, actually for this one, the target actually gets to make their choice of whether they make a reflex save or a will save on that.
Well, get a choice then.
Yep.
I would rather make a reflex save.
Everybody would, yeah. Good choice.
Reasonable.
Justified.
Yeah.
So a
Right.
28 then.
Yeah, Anton, DC 28 reflex save.
Success, half damage of 5d8.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you want to roll that for me there?
wait, is that does evasion apply to that?
Oh,
Evasion, if it's a reflex save and you succeed on it, evasion gives you a
no damage. Crit success.
success.
So Anton does like a little
Wow.
somersault and goes, I think you'll find that people from where I'm from know a lot about shadows.
Well, we'll talk about it over a beer later then.
Sure.
There it is. All right, Terrence, is that the end of your turn?
Move a double. Yep, that's it.
All right,
Okay.
Olivia, closing this out.
So, last round, correct?
Yes,
Mhm.
this is
Okay. I can still see our dear lizard friend, correct?
it. He's right there.
Right in
There's
front of you.
no missing him.
And I have the high ground.
And
Oh.
I just want to make sure. Am I still frightened at all? Just kind of
should have
refreshing
gone
myself.
down one, right?
Correct.
But then
Yes.
I had to make a will save for an intimidation check, I think.
All right, you were frightened 2 before you acted, and then it went down to frightened 1, and then you had intimidation on you again, or to
That was just against your will
Put it back
DC.
out.
yeah.
And I know
against
I
your will
critically
DC.
failed that.
Well,
I
you don't
think you
roll
actually had to make
for
a
that
save.
one, for that
Oh.
demoralizing. But it was a normal success against you, and the demoralize action, a success, the target becomes frightened 1. So it doesn't necessarily increase
Okay.
your frightened level at that point, but it
So we-
maintained it where you were. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
so
I've
you're
got options,
yeah.
but I think the best option is just to go out swinging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poor Sevelin.
So sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
not
got
that
it.
sorry,
Just
but
got
I'm
it.
not.
I-
Ooh.
Oh.
Someone's gotta die.
Someone's gotta die.
Oh my god. All right.
Wow.
So
Bottoms
if
up.
you don't know, that was crit.
Yeah.
Holy crit.
Oh, no.
Can we get some fire damage in here too?
Sure can. Well, it's going to be
Heck yeah.
7.
Oh, man.
All right. So let's add that up really quick. We're looking at
40 with 40 from the slashing and the negative damage, and then
another 6 from the deadly slashing damage. So we're at
Oh.
yeah.
46, 6 from the persistently that'll tick over later, and then the
Yeah.
fire.
46
So what we're saying
points
is
of
Sevelin
damage.
is going to use every last hit point they gave the barbarian
Right.
I think they
today.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Sevelin. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Big
Yikes.
3 HP left.
Can we mark a banner moment in
That
Smash
is the
Finder
first time.
Wow.
scoring to par? This is the first time a character has
no.
been KO'd.
First death,
So,
first death.
Yeah. Well,
MVP.
Wow.
a massive strike.
And-
Wow.
Olivia. Yeah.
I
good.
suppose then for flex points, I mean, what? I could go help out Anton. That's
You
kind
could.
of lame. At this
It
point,
could indeed.
I'm just gonna lay on hands and plant my scythe into ground like a drama queen because I think that's the
Like a
point we've
Thanos
reached.
sitting on the steps with your sword embedded in
That's
the
beautiful.
Feel like a ruby
beautiful.
rose like flip around in your hand
Oh,
and plant it in
yeah.
the ground as the
Yes,
rose
got
petals
it.
go behind
Beautiful.
Then you bleed a lot.
And then there's a lot of bleeding. Just a bloody mess, but beautiful.
you. Set it in the ground and then go just cough up some
Yeah.
blood.
Wow.
Indeed.
That-
All right.
That was a pretty awesome last action of the last round.
Yeah.
Glad I could help.
What a mess.
Sorry.
Oh,
Just
what a way
bullied
to
him.
close it out. Yeah.
We
Well,
love you.
This is why I brought her on.
Yeah, what's our score?
The score at this point, we have 43 points for the red team and 14 points for the blue team.
Wow.
Olivia,
Oh,
wow.
there I got to use
Wow.
mine.
Yeah, you used everyone else's too.
Oh, did I?
Now,
And this is without any magic items.
now, if blue team had gotten that, how much would they have gotten?
50
It
points.
would have been 50 points. That would have brought them up to 64
Oh.
versus 43. So it was
So
One
literally,
turn.
we're like an action
Yep.
or two.
by a hair.
win.
both one turns. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yes, yes.
Nail biter.
That
Nail
would
biter.
change.
What a crit, though. Come on.
Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
beautiful.
That was great.
Really epic.
Ooh.
Well, I think
Blood.
Quinn, are there any participants from this evening's match
Oh
that
my God,
you'd
this-
like to talk to in particular about their actions?
man, there was like so much cool stuff going on. Like, I mean, let me just sort of talk it out for a second here.
Sure,
So, like,
yeah.
I feel like we had so Anton is like looking very stylish. Like, did Anton get hit this entire match?
You know,
Nope.
no, I don't think he did.
Anton was free. So I just want to put the juxtaposition. Like, Anton got attacked frequently and like dodged everything, and then Seven took like everything. Like, got the entire team poured in to, and finally on the fourth round, like was like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought that was just sort of like a pretty cool juxtaposition.
An amazing culmination to all of that. Yeah.
And then the good magic. Sevelin. I think.
I definitely think we should talk to Sevelin a little bit here. Following that, I think we've got the priests of Pharasma on there. Let's see. I think they might still be working on Sevelin a little bit.
So maybe Anton.
Anton, Anton, could we
Yeah.
chat with you just for a little bit?
Sure.
Get a little time with you and your team there. All right. Yeah. Oh, either. Yeah. So yeah, quite a series of close shaves for you, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really close one there for a while, and for a few times I thought they had me.
Yeah.
Well, was it sort of part of the plan for you to sort of be dodging, sort of elude things in the mix?
I mean, that's the general plan. I was hoping to pass the flag off to the guy with the horse. But as it turned out, that didn't happen.
Yeah. Trickier than it seems. Yeah, you're like a lightning rod up there on the high point.
I have a lot of skill at falling with style. Unfortunately, customs wouldn't allow us a hippogriff. So
they are substantial animals to help take care of. Yeah. Well, what would your report back to the good people of Korvosa be for this particular match?
I think the people of Korvosa will be happy to know that we've done them proud today, and we've shown ourselves on the world stage here in the nation of Katapesh.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited.
Yeah. Well, good stuff. Well, great to have you and your team here. Once again, how can folks find you online in the real world, not in Katapesh, to learn more about all of your team's adventures?
Yes. So for more about our team, Daft and I have to roll the Curse of the Crimson Throne one-on-one actual play podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we're very excited to continue on into that. We are finishing up book 2 over the next couple weeks here. And Dawn, you want to tell them about Hexgrid Heroes?
Yeah, we are if the machinations of the Crimson Throne, you need a little sci-fi in there. I run a homebrew Starfinder campaign. We're in season 2. Things are heating up. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. That sounds great. And Artemis, thank you so much for stepping in to join. Olivia had a huge night here.
My goodness.
So well struck there at the end.
I'm very happy. Artemis, thank you for coming on. I knew that you would build some sort of champion that would tear everyone apart.
I don't even think that it was entirely intentional or max capability either, because I know I definitely made some choices in character design that were, well, I didn't know what I was doing, truth be told. I didn't know what kind of things I need, so I made some choices. Like, I think my master skills are like intimidation, diplomacy, things that aren't necessarily the most useful right now. And of course, no magic items out of the armor and
armor and weapon. Yeah.
We'll
Well-
go
Which I
shopping.
guess
We'll
I
get
don't
you
really-
something nice.
I guess I
For
don't really need
reference-
much more.
For
Not
reference
a
for
whole
everyone
lot.
else,
Yeah, that was-
Artemis plays a Shabti paladin in my Iron Gods game, wielding a chainsaw, specced around, critting with the chainsaw and vital striking and doing
Well,
like fireball levels of damage on regular attacks.
Vital
Delightful.
Strike isn't a good feat tree,
Delightful.
they say. Vital Strike is a very fun feat tree, I say.
Can be.
As long as you got the
Well,
weapon.
wonderful. Well, Korvosa Conquerors, thank you all so much. We're going to hop over to the Dice Crisis here in just a moment. Gentlemen, yeah, here we go. Team Blue, welcome. Welcome to the after party. Sevlin, did they get you patched up? Okay, see you up and walking there. Doing all right?
Feeling much better.
Better. Excellent.
Give him some
Excellent.
lizard pets.
How did it feel
Exactly.
to be the center of all the other teams' attention?
It went way too according to plan. My goal was to get into the action and to try to direct some of the hits, and hopefully my AC would block some of them. Little did I know they were a serious team, and they directed all of their hits, and I didn't block hardly any of them. And I paid the price.
Yeah. It's a bold strategy to go after the barbarian, I have to say, when making tactical decisions like that. But yeah, they brought it. I think you were on the receiving end of 2 critical hits, I think, if not
That
3.
sounds right.
So oof,
Yeah.
a whole lot there. The rest of the gatekeepers, how are you feeling about how the rest of the match went and what you learned by being on the field today?
I just
Well-
want to say to start, we definitely lived up to the name.
Okay.
That was a crisis.
Not the gatekeeping.
Yeah,
No,
the
not
dice
the
crisis.
gatekeeping. Not,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely not.
Absolutely
no,
not.
Not the gatekeeping. No, they opened our gates and they took what they wanted. Yeah, that was rough. They were some good opponents for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, those were some beautiful words, and I think a tear just came to my eye. Yeah, that's about what a crisis is like, and I'm sad to say it happened here, but maybe after a drink or two, I'll be all right. I thought I was gonna come in and steal a heart, but I think I left brokenhearted.
Oh,
Well, we'll take it back to Riddleport.
Terrence. Well, don't go home just yet. The main tournament is coming up. We'd hate to have to call you all the way back here from Riddleport. Yeah, Barabbas, how are you feeling about how that went?
Went all right, but just one more action. One more action is all we
Mhm.
one. It's disappointing, but we're up against a strong team, and maybe Korvosa could do some business with us.
Potential inroads there. Yeah, definitely. Well, great. Well, Dice Crisis again. Please plug your podcast for us here and for our audience again. Share where they can find you. Yeah.
The Dice Crisis podcast. We play Pathfinder First Edition, Second Darkness. Find us at thedicecrisis.com. The Dice Crisis at all social medias. And Podbean. Give us a rating if you want to. Tell us how bad we are. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. That's all.
Come boop the Discord. We love it.
Yeah, we have a Discord.
Definitely. All right. Well, thank you all. Quinn, again, so great to have you here as
it's great to be
co-host
here.
and guest. Thank you so much for sharing your insights as the game went on, and for helping me keep an eye on all of the madness here that happens with these characters. So thank you so much. Let's see, where can folks find you, Quinn, on all things internet related for what you'd like to share with our viewers tonight?
Sure. The main stuff I have right out now is I'm on Twitter, QH_Murphy. I often just ramble about like game stuff and like Pathfinder, things I know. I've been published in some Paizo stuff recently. I have the Sombreva and the Shabti in Bestiary 3, and some back matter in the second Abomination Vault. In there with Vanessa. And I have some Pathfinder Society thing out and a couple other things coming. You'll see me around. basically.
Cool.
and I have a blog, thoughtcrimegames.net. It's a bit long in the tooth right now, but I will actually be having content up there soon. And one of the things you can expect to see on the internet is I'm working actually on a one-on-one Pathfinder add-on called Paragon Mode, also helpfully named by Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa. And so you can sort of play sort of general Pathfinder games with just like one other person without having to go through like other extra stuff or
Sure.
so expect to see that.
Yeah, and I love just to give this to the audience. I love that grew out of a one-on-one game that you were playing with your son, which is just a wonderful and amazing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So I cannot wait. I have a 5-year-old, and she's very interested in that kobold game, as she calls it. So I'm looking forward to Paragon Mode with her someday, as she pretends to be one Disney princess or another in the process. Nice. So yeah. Well, to all of you who joined us here tonight, thank you again so much for your time, and for all of you who watched tonight, participated in chat. Thank you. It was great to have you here with us. We're looking forward to getting you some more matches, some more team interviews, and some other things soon. But as for now, to everyone, good night and good luck. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
This has been Super Smash Finder. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to support our show, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/smashfinder. Theme song by David from MinMaxed. Super Smash Finder uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Incorporated, used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you for use or access to this content. Super Smash Finder is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, please visit paizo.com.